I'm very late to this party, actually. So this was posted on the 6th of January. The Tower Defense Simulator Twitter has been pretty inactive for a while now, but the most recent Twitter post, at least from the time of recording, was actually a job application. Paradoxum Games is looking for a full-time universal interface / universal effects designer and a full-time game producer. So $70,000 to $80,000 a year for the UI designer and $85,000 to $95,000 a year for the producer. Emails careers@paradoxum.gg if you're interested, or apply at jobs.lever.co/paradoxum/-gg. Requirements and details on the Lever post. People are saying that this is like way too much. Like, for example, the first post here is like, the fuck you mean how 70 or 95,000? How the fuck do you make that much from Roblox, bro? Do people not realize how much Roblox games actually make? And a lot of people have said that they've applied for the applications, saying that they've made games for other Roblox titles. I'm not entirely sure if you require like a portfolio, because like Tower Defense Simulator, I believe, is like one of the top 30 games on Roblox, and I doubt if you've worked for any of the other top 30 games on Roblox, you would need to apply for Paradoxum Games. So I assume they're looking for someone who's like has experience, yes, but not necessarily a load of experience. So I don't know if you require a portfolio. Actually, I should probably look at the job requirements. By the way, it's on the Paradoxum Games website, so it's on careers. If you go to careers, it's literally it's the Lever link. So there used to be a load more applications here. That's why I think their staff list actually was increased in the last year or so, because a lot of people were accepted. But as you can see here, there are now only 2 jobs available, whereas in the past there have been up to 5, I think. So for the UI/UX designer, this is a remote job, so technically you don't need to be a American. However, it says, please note this job is only currently available to people that are based in the US. While we'd love to hype at people from outside the US, we're currently not available to at the time. I assume that's because of local tax laws. I don't think the developers want to do the headache of having to fill out a tax form for someone who's considered an alien. I mean, like, I know people who are on the developer team who aren't American. For example, Adversary is from Europe. But technically speaking, I don't think he's paid officially by Paradoxum Games, as in a full salary. He's paid like Roblox or something. And technically, he's not like an official employee. I think he's a contractor. So technically, he's not employed under Paradoxum Games. For something like this, you would have to be employed under Paradoxum Games. Therefore, you have to be an American. So unfortunately, as a Brit, I cannot apply for this. So, and I refuse to become American just for what? 80,000 a year? Well, 70,000 to 80,000. Fair enough. And by the way, yes, this amount of money a year, I'm not surprised by it. And people are saying that this is how much developers make a year, like they're surprised. Yeah, I'm actually not surprised at all. I'm pretty sure I've said in the past, like, Below Natural can easily make millions off the game. Yeah, that's so true. He can make so much money off the game. Like, he probably makes millions a month. But, well, probably. I'm not confirming nor denying how much he actually does make. In fact, it's probably a taboo subject to mention how much someone makes in a year or something. But I suspect this is just pocket change to him. Well, pocket change as in, it's probably what I think of as buying like a house or a car, and what the average person is buying a phone or something. Anyways, for the UI designer, you have to be familiar with project organizational strategies, familiar with industry design, Figma, Photoshop, Illustrator, have excellent written, verbal, communicational skills in English, have experience working with the Roblox game engine, can design thoughtful and beautiful interfaces, strong work ethic, take initiative with minimal guidance. So, actually, I actually fit nearly most of the requirements. The only thing I don't fit is this one, because I don't actually use project organizational strategies. I assume that's software interfaces, because I don't have management things. I don't have management experience. I have academic experience and I have industry experience, so I know how to use Photoshop. I've tried to use Illustrator before. Obviously, I'm English. I've kind of used the Roblox game engine before, but not really. But I've used it before. I've designed thoughtful and beautiful interfaces. I design. I mean, if you want to see my portfolio developers, I have posters made for conferences. And for strong work ethic, just look at my degree, yeah? In 6 months. You'll be doing all of this. You know what? Fair enough. Bonus points. Have experience working in a self-managed or remote environment. Have existing Roblox experiences that you have designed or programmed. Okay, fair enough. Have existing code snippets of your current work, either on GitHub or provided as files. Have a visual portfolio of your existing work. So developers are advertising this as if this is like something to enhance your career. So this is not meant to be like the final stage. So even though this is full-time employment, and even though this is quite a decent amount of money, 70,000 to 80,000 a year, you are expected to be getting more from this. You're expected to go to higher levels. Now, just to clarify, the average salary in America is 63,000. So you are earning slightly above the mean salary in America. Meanwhile, the median, which is less skewed by the outlying numbers, is less than 60,000, but it's still quite high. For context, the mean average salary in the UK is only about 34,000, which is about, I'd say, about 45,000 US dollars, which is significantly lower. Like, this is almost double the amount a Brit makes on average. Not me, because reasons. Yeah. Interestingly, though, it doesn't say you require like a degree, a bachelor's degree in something. Like some other past management things here, they've said that you require like management degrees, but yeah, do require a CV. So yeah. Meanwhile, the next one, the game producer, you earn 85,000 to 95,000 a year. So for this, you actually require to be on site in Reston, Virginia. That is assume where the game is based out of, Reston, Virginia. So if anyone wants to know the Paradoxum Games headquarters, it's somewhere in Reston, Virginia. And to be fair, I don't think developers really care too much about if people expose their location. It's probably public information, and it doesn't really expose their address, I don't think. Paradoxum Games is looking for a game producer to join our production team. As a game producer, you'll be overseeing various initiatives and features across the Paradoxum Games team. Basically, same as before, except management. Lead development and implementation of major features. Manage coordination of project timelines, features, teams, da-da-da. Be informed of decisions based off player analytics, data, and future direction for Paradoxum Games. So, yes, that data that they track of all of us, that's 70% of people that fail tutorial mode. Actually, it's not 70%, it's like 20%, or it's like 40% of people fail tutorial mode or something. Yeah, they use that information for something at least. Please note that this is compensation for employees based near our headquarters in Reston, Virginia. The actual base pay is dependent upon a variety of job-related factors such as professional background, training, work experience, location, business needs, and market demand. Therefore, in some circumstances, the actual salary could fall outside this expected range. So, you could earn up to 100,000, but you could also earn about 70,000. And like for the other job, you can only apply for the job if you are in the US. Now, that being said, the average salary for a game producer, at least in the United Kingdom, where I'm based, is, well, I'm getting conflicting resources. On Glassdoor, it says it's 33,000, but on talent.com, it's about 60,000, apparently. So, 85,000 to 95,000 US dollars for a game producer. It seems like middling average, while for a UI designer, it says it's about £46,000. So I would say that is about $55,000 a year. So it is above average for a UI designer. So it's above average for a UI designer, and for a game producer, it's about average. So yeah, if you want to make money, go for Paradoxum Games, I guess. Paradoxum Games is a good hiring / employment opportunity. Developers, if you need a management job or a something that requires an ecology degree or a biology degree or a scientific degree or bachelor's of science degree, hit me up in it. I nearly have one of those. Or to be fair, I am British, so you're gonna have to negotiate that. Yeah, that might be a pain in the arse.